how we were told. And that is how we were brought up. And if anybody have trouble, he can run to the house of God for help. And the church have the responsibility to help that woman in the way they can. Now, a child got missing in the house of God, and the woman has been thrown away, and she's wandering about in the street without hope of having the child back, not even a justice. That's why I'm saying this one, I'm interested. I'm not interested in Facebook matter, saga, whatever. No. But this one, I'm interested in it.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
Because that's why I ask you first, if you have found the woman, that they should get a lawyer and arrest Prophet Jeremiah. This one is not the one that they can compromise. That man needs to be arrested. Let him come out and explain what happened to the child in his church. But at what point are you right now?
You see, I'm only one man. And
I know.
I might not have.
You are one man and you are not even in Nigeria.
I'm not even in Nigeria.
Because even this afternoon, I was thinking of calling somebody in Nigeria, our Nigeria presenters, to ask if they have not heard about this story before. I'm going to try and look for how to reach them on their Facebook. If they have not heard about this story before, because I've never heard of it. It was 3 days ago, I saw the woman voice note that you played. I said, I sure this is true. Maybe this woman is just saying something. I said, I don't know, anything can happen in Nigeria, but I wasn't really having it. But when I really watched the woman yesterday, if the woman have to go to the Brekete family, that means something has started somewhere. So that man is not supposed to be. Up to now, they are still holding service and giving people money every day, giving people in millions, 7 million, 5 million to people. And when you come to your church, you pay 80,000, you pay 3,005, you pay 4,000. From the little she had, a crippled woman for that matter.
No, this issue.
What about the woman's husband?
This issue is very serious, you know. It's a very serious and a sensitive.
It's too serious.
And the problem is, in Nigeria, Jeremiah bribes all the media houses to stop publishing.
No. This time around, he can't bribe anybody. Even if he bribe them, let them bribe them. If he bribe one lawyer, they take another lawyer.
We need a serious and committed and uncompromised humanitarian lawyer who can push this case. And we can and we can have all people that are willing to support this matter and to support this woman come on board, so that Jeremiah be brought to justice. Because what he did to this woman is inhumane. It's not fair, because he knows this woman is disadvantaged already. And she can't do anything. She can't speak out anywhere. She went to the police ignored her. The police were bribed, and they actually turned the case against her. They started saying that we are suspecting you to be the one who's responsible for the missing child. How can a mother be responsible for her own missing child?
And one thing Nigeria should also know, I don't know why, even though that woman might have a church that she's going to, Nigeria, they have this long throat of going to big churches to seek for miracles. And that is why they are falling victim every day. And they are falling victim every day. How can you pack your 4 children? Your condition, you can't stand to even if somebody is, you can't stand the ground to drag with anybody. You just went straight with 4 children to mama because you saw something on television. What you saw on TV is what they want you to see. What is really going on? You cannot see those ones. I've never heard that. I didn't know that they might take money to see people. I didn't know until the complaint that she made. That she look at what the flyer in her hand is 3,500. Flyer in her hand. And every now and then they are putting on Facebook, and you get 7 million to this one, 10 million to this one.
You see, at this stage,
my brother, please, I beg you in the name of God. Me, I'm begging you. Whatever he gives, I don't know how you're going to go about it, because I don't know how you're going to do it. But I'm trusting God that there is a way that God in heaven will make a way, open doors that will bring about a breakthrough for this woman in this matter. But I don't know. I'm not sure that the child is still alive.
I doubt as well. That the child is still alive. But be that as it may, Jeremiah has to answer where that child is, because Jeremiah knows where that child is. That child went missing in Jeremiah's premises. And there's no way no one cannot be held accountable from his protocol and everyone that was present.
Yes,
on
everyone.
That day.
Yeah, there should be accountability. Because I'm trying to wonder. Okay, even if you are not responsible for the missing child, you as a man of God that you are, even the whole church member, they're supposed to stand for this woman and help her out how to find the child, even if it's the cause of the child. No, okay, nobody said anything. And all these wise, this thing is more than 1 month, right? Because according to her yesterday, he said the child is already is supposed to be 3 years by now. Abi?
Yeah, by now the child should be 3 years or 5, around 5 years.
Okay, that means this happened 7 months ago.
No, it happened about 2 years ago.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Oh my God.
And this story has been suppressed. It has been covered. It has not been given attention that it deserves. This is a global issue. It's a global case. This is.
So what is the woman saying now? What is she saying now?
This is a violation to humanity rights. He can't go away with this one.
Oh God! So what is the state of the woman? How is she in the first place?
She's willing to push this case forward, but there are no structures that can pull this case through. In Nigeria, there's no one that can take this case.
Okay, wait, hold on 1 minute. She's very willing to continue with the case, right?
Who wouldn't be willing, my sister? Who wouldn't be willing? Put yourself in her shoes.
They can also go and pay her off and she will just forget about it.
My sister, this is a different case. This is a different case altogether. You can't bribe your way out of a case like this. She can't accept bribes the way that she is right now. Because she lost a child. There's no amount of money that can compensate for what she has lost.
Thank God. No, some of them take it, brother. Some of them they just take it and forget about it. What about the one that their child is missing? Remember what they said the DPO said? The DPO said that, madam, this kind of thing have been happening. I've never seen the child. This one, have you ever heard about this story before? Even for this woman. So maybe you just pay them off and forget about it. You pay them around, everything will just go away like that.
My sister, even if she gets paid, this case will still be resurrected because we now need to investigate if there are many other children that have been missing and the mothers have been silent or have been silenced. Because Jeremiah is a mafia. He will go after these people and start threatening them and start putting fear into them. So they will choose to rather remain silent.
Jesus,
you understand?
Christ, what kind of wickedness is in that country?
So now she might also be in a position. She might be in a position whereby she wants to
become a pastor.
She might be in a position whereby she wants to protect her remaining children. That's why she's maybe a little bit afraid and might want to try to distance herself from this case. But she signed an affidavit at Bekete family that everything she's saying is true. So with or without her consent, this is a case that will push forward. This is a case that we will take forward because she's there on record. She confessed to this. We might not bring justice to her if she's willing, but we'll make sure we bring justice to many other victims that have been, victimized by this charlatan called Jeremiah Omoto. So this has nothing to do with anyone's consent now. This is a case that should be given the attention that it needs, and it should be put on each and every media house in Nigeria. They can't be silent about a case like this. A woman who loses a child at church and the case just goes and disappears in the air like that. What
and
kind
the
of
church is still going on, and people are still there in the church, and the man is doing like nothing happened.
And the woman can, and Jeremiah can have the guts of chasing that woman out of that church and say, you are trying to destroy my ministry. Go and look for your child somewhere else. What kind of nonsense is that?
The child that she brought there.
And this is not the only child that went missing. Another one in Germany, I don't know if you watched my recent video, a woman who was testifying that her child, a 7-year-old child, died while they are waiting to see Jeremiah Omoto at his hotel in Germany. And Jeremiah Omoto dismissed them. He did not console them. He did not even...
I did not see it. No, I did not see it.
You should watch it.
I'm working. It's not really easy. But when I just saw that one, when I saw that the child got missing in his church, and he played the woman's voice notes, I said, what? What is going on? The child got missing and the man is not arrested. How long I was thinking it just happened right now. Why is not arrested yet? Before I saw this one last night, I didn't sleep throughout the night. I am telling you.
Okay, my sister, what are you suggesting should be the way forward now? All the people willing to support are in different areas.
The way forward now is to look for a lawyer. They will go and take police and arrest Jeremiah. They will not just say for him that he's not in the station. No, they will go and arrest him from his stall on a Sunday service. Because other days he might not be there. You understand? When the commander is there, they will arrest him. Then from there, they will take up his case. But you have to be a good lawyer. Not the hungry one that they will just bribe. Do you understand?
No, I get you, but that's just a suggestion. The way we need practical solutions to this. What's the way forward? How do we go about it? You are from Nigeria, right?
Yeah, but I'm from Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in the UK.
You are in the UK. Are there any efforts that you can also make towards this cause to bring, redemption to this lady or to bring Jeremiah to justice? Do you know any people in Nigeria that can be reliable to get in touch with?
That's why I said I'm going to call somebody. I'm going to call somebody now when I'm through with you. Then I also call Maureen Badejo, like also doing the same thing that you are doing. You understand? If she have heard about this thing, let's get her, so that and ask her to let me how they can get a good lawyer from that Nigeria. I know there's good lawyers. There are no hungry lawyers. The people they are hungry. Once case go to them, and maybe you are paying them 5,000, and somebody over there 1 million, they will just take it and go away. You understand?
Oh, okay, perfect. So do what you can on your side at the moment, and I'll also try to push what I can on my side. And you get back to me and you tell me where you are and what you have come up to.
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you.
I really thank you. Thank you for this thing. That even if God, I know that God will bring justice to this woman. But even if not, that people are aware of this matter now is because of you. That me, I'm aware because of you. So many will get to see it. I just showed it to somebody that right now. And I look at what I saw on the Facebook and she was shouting, that he thought that man is a good man, the way he's giving people money on Facebook. I said, yes, he gives people money on Facebook, but he sees people's children in the secret. Nobody heard about it. But when he gives $7 million to somebody, they will see it and everywhere. But somebody's child is dead. Nobody heard about it because they covered it up. But no. I'm not happy. I'm not okay. I don't even know how to say it. But no. Don't worry. I will call you back maybe in 2 hours' time.
Oh, okay, sure, my sister. Thank you for the support.
I'll call you back.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So this issue of this crippled young lady, it really got to my feelings. It really got to my heart, and I don't think I'll ever be able to live if we don't address this, if we don't bring justice to this disabled woman. And I just want to give a warning to Jeremiah Omoto. I know you are tempted right now. You will be tempted with the media recognition that this story is going to get. And you try to make an effort to do harm to the young lady, or to even try to bribe the young lady so that she can spin the entire story. But be that as it may, the story is on record. Affidavits were signed. The story is legit. The story is based on a true story. The testimony is based on a true story. So there's literally nothing that Jeremiah you can do at this stage. It's too late for that. It's too late for anything. So tell your gimmick boys, your PR stand boys, your whoever that do damage control for you to relax. Any stupid move you make henceforth, it's either going to implicate you more or it's going to leave you in a much bigger mess than the mess that you are in already. Right now, what I can tell you, Jeremiah Omoto, is you shot yourself in the foot. What you did was so atrocious. What you did was so evil. That woman didn't deserve what you did to her. Not that anyone deserves it, but for you to do it to a disabled woman, someone that is disadvantaged already. And after you do it, you throw her out of your compound, you throw her out of your premises. You actually start castigating her. You start labeling her as someone that is trying to destroy your ministry. Jeremiah, you're an evil man. This I'll tell you now, and I'll tell you any other day of our living. You're an evil man. You don't deserve to be in this society. You are dangerous to this society. You are causing and you are destroying many, many lives. And I'm going to commit to this case of this woman. And I'll make sure that justice will reign upon you. I'll make sure the long arm of the law will descend upon you. The Nigerian justice system might be corrupt, but not every place in the world is corrupt. I have engaged several lawyers, several humanitarian lawyers, that are going to spearhead, that are going to take this case on. And Jeremiah Omoto, I want to use you as an example. I want to use you as an example of my wrath. I want to show the world that Jeremiah is a nothing, he's a nobody. He's very, very useless. To those that think Jeremiah Omoto is untouchable, this time around we want to prove a point to you that Jeremiah is a nothing. He's just a criminal, he's just an evil man, he's heartless, and he's so, so dangerous to the society. Where Jeremiah belongs to be is in the prison, behind bars, serving with other convicts, right there, not in the society. What Jeremiah is doing behind the scenes, what Jeremiah is doing behind the closed curtains is so atrocious. And he's targeting vulnerable people, he's targeting vulnerable women. There are plenty of women as we speak right now that are pregnant of Jeremiah. And he is sending police to them to threaten them to do abortions. And these people think that it's just an abortion. It's not an abortion. It's murder. It's sacrifice. That's why he targets infants. That's why he targets unborn babies. That's why he goes around sleeping with different women so that there can be some sort of an egg that develops, that forms in the body of these women. And he pushes them to do an abortion. And the abortion that he pushes them to do, he gives them a certain concoction that would have mixed with these rituals to take away that baby. That is murder. That is killing. It's not ordinary abortion as people may think. So if you're pregnant of Jeremiah, don't take his concoction to do any form of abortion. You are risking your life and you are committing the biggest sin ever. And you are getting yourself initiated in a certain ritual that you will never understand. So Jeremiah Omoto, I want you to stay calm. Don't do anything about this. Don't go to this woman. Don't threaten this woman. Don't even try to bribe this woman, because the long arm of the law is still going to reach you. Jeremiah Omoto, you're going to go to prison. You're going to go to jail, but that's where you deserve. What you did was inhumane, and for that you're going to pay. This I tell you, and I'm going to warn all the other charlatans out there that are involving themselves with these kind of activities, evil activities that are destroying lives of people, of gullible people, of believers that believe in Christ, and they are taking advantage on them. They are taking advantage of these people, and they are doing whatsoever that they want because they think they are immune to the law, because they think they are immune to the justice system. This time around, we're going to change the whole ball game. This time around, we have to do something. I want to remind them and show them that the unity of a people can bring down any system, can bring down any political system, any evil system that is in the society. When I say any system, I mean any system, including the system of Jeremiah. It's a non-entity that cannot even be counted as a system that is indestructible. Jeremiah Omoto's shrines must go down, must be closed, and must never be allowed to be operating in the society, because the harm that is causing to the children of God is more than the little donations and handouts and gifts of cars that is giving to people just to try to cover up for what is doing behind the scenes. And for this, to all the other charlatans that are out there that are in support of Jeremiah, you are yet to become collateral damage. But to those of you that still claim that you are of God, this is the time to show your support. This is the time for you to stand for the truth and defend the vulnerable, and defend the vulnerable women, and stand against this cultist, to stand against this evil, diabolic man called Jeremiah Omoto. So listen to the other discussions that I had with this lady, so that we come up with a way. I'm begging and I'm appealing to everyone to come on board, to find a way, a resolution on the way forward on how we can bring Jeremiah Omoto down. Not just Jeremiah Omoto, all the occultic shrines that have been doing all these atrocious things behind the scenes, they have to be brought to justice. No one is immune to justice. No one is above the law. Jeremiah is not above the law. He might have succeeded to bribe certain individuals, certain policemen, certain law officials, but everything has a beginning and everything has an end. And I tell you now, this is the end of the evil terror of Jeremiah Omoto. So check you out on the next episode. Listen to the other conversation, to the extension of the conversation that I had with this lady, as we are still planning to find a way that we can, put structures together, pieces together to help the vulnerable people, to help the victims of these charlatans. Because believe me, there are many victims out there. They might not have had the opportunity to come out and talk about it, but we have plenty of victims out there. And we are doing this so that we open that window of opportunity. We show them that Jeremiah is touchable, so that we show them that these charlatans are touchable. They are nobody, they are non-entities in the church of God. They are non-entities in the kingdom of Christ. And they are very, very much touchable. As long as we come together, we can fight these diabolics and put them in their places. Don't be afraid of these evil men. Don't give them that amount of fear, the more you become afraid of them, the more you give them the power to keep on abusing, to keep on raping, to keep on sacrificing little ones. But let's put an end to this. Let's say no, and once we say no together, they will never be able to keep on manipulating people, to keep on abusing people, and to keep on taking advantage of people. This is the time, people. This is the time we set the record straight for once and for all. This is Mr. Pull the Trigger. Listen to the extension of the conversation that I had with the lady that is willing and available to support and to help bring justice to the life of this young lady and bring justice to the occultic evil leader called Jeremiah Omoto.
Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Yes, my sister.
My brother.
Hello, my
well
sister.
Done. So, I've tried to call the people that know that they can help to get a good lawyer. So, but I'm thinking we don't need to have maybe only one lawyer in this kind of matter.
True.
Do you understand?
That's true.
So at least more hands for lawyer will be better. So the one that somebody I've spoken to now, say is very good. He does this kind of humanitarian issues. So he would like to speak with the woman to confirm things from her. So I told her I will not want to expose her. Maybe people to go and see her in a place, so we don't know tomorrow, to expose her to danger because of the situation of Nigeria. He said no problem, maybe just a phone call is okay for him just to speak with the woman for the moment as time goes on. So I want to talk to someone, another one to help for more lawyers, at least maybe 3 or 4 lawyers would be better. You understand?
Yeah. At this stage, listen, at this stage, all the lawyers that need any information pertaining this case, they can watch the videos that I've uploaded. You understand?
Yeah, no, me I sent brother, you don't know me. The way I do my things, I already sent the video of the family to him, sorry. And I said, let the lawyer watch this video because I don't have the lawyer WhatsApp number. So I sent the video to the man on WhatsApp. Let the lawyer watch this video. This one is the family and she swore on the affidavits there. And she already been to the police station as well. They can also go to the police station and get the information from the police station because as I believe that they make a statement that day.
Yeah, they did. Because I'm trying to avoid, I'm trying to do due diligence in as much as this case is concerned.
I understand. I
don't want people to be calling this lady non-stop. I want us to make all the arrangements first. What needs to be done first. All the merits of this case, they are there on that video. The only time we need a lawyer to actually intervene and be in contact with the lady is after we have processed everything that needs to be processed and we are ready to pull the trigger. Now I don't want the lady to be going under too much investigations, to be asked questions left, right, and center. She gave her testimony already, and her testimony was on record. And she signed an affidavit that her story was true. Yeah. I understand the procedures of the lawyers, but I'm also trying to protect the lady because this issue is very sensitive. Yeah. If she becomes overwhelmed as well, she might end up, feeling too much pressure, getting too much pressure from different people. And lawyers, I don't know, you might think the lawyer is as straight as you think he is, but money, my sister, I've seen people that can be bought. So we need to also evaluate the lawyer.
You are not telling me that one. Me, I'm a Nigerian woman, eh?
No, so, I know, my sister.
Whatever you think you have seen before, me, I'm seeing more than that.
I get you, but this is how I want this case to go. I don't want lawyers to be contacting the lady as yet, unless they've given us a roadmap of where we are going, how they want us to do it, and they give us what they need for them to take on this case, their finances, what needs to be paid, and so forth. Before
how much is it?
Before they talk with the lady. Now the lady is not reachable to anyone. No one has access to the lady, and I won't allow anyone to have access to the lady as yet. Just to make sure that there are no any compromises. Just to make sure that there are no any loose ends.
Okay, but where she is, she says she's fine, right?
She's fine where she is at the moment.
Okay.
So I want us to do this.
Is she married?
Sorry?
Is she married?
No, we'll disclose all that information when the case has reached the pinnacle of its progress. Because I don't want to give out her personal information
listen,
out
brother,
as yet.
Let me
Do you know the reason why I'm doing this? Once people know she has a husband, people will try to go through the husband. They'll try to
that's
talk.
What I'm telling you now.
They'll try to negotiate with the husband.
I'm asking you, if she have a husband, if the husband is the one that have long throat for money, they should keep her away from him. Even sometimes from some of his family can be bribed. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm asking you, does he have a husband? Because that kind of woman with that condition, the man can just go and get money. Because I'm telling you, what happened? My sister-in-law, a pastor was driving with a convoy. My sister-in-law was in a car, and as they were there with convoy, and the pastor car has passed. The convoy, imagine, he's not a governor; he's just a man of God.
Mm-hmm.
In Edo State, there. That was like the convoy. They overtake the driver. They go and hit the car that my sister-in-law was in, and the car had an accident. My sister-in-law was badly injured. They have to cut from her lap to feel her hand. Serious injury. So, and they thank God they got the pastor, because they have the pastor's plate number and everything. So they called them for the thing. They said they will pay for the hospital bill and everything. So my senior, my husband, elder sister, is also a pastor. She said this thing will not go like this. So that before you know it, they brought, I don't know how much they were saying they were going to pay. For my sister-in-law said that money is too small for the damage they have caused. She's not going to take the money. You didn't know. My sister-in-law, the husband went behind the back and collect the money from these people.
Yeah, I know things like that. I know things like that happen. That's why I'm trying by all means. You know, even there's no one.
And my sister-in-law was still waiting for them to come, and they did not come. So finally, and that's okay. You want to go and arrest them, and they said you have already paid. Pay to who? Your sister husband.
Okay, my sister.
My sister-in-law, the one that had an accident, is still in the hospital. The husband have went to collect money on her behalf.
No, I get you. I get what you are saying, but the thing with this case is the sister, the crippled woman, is on record, and she signed an affidavit at Bekete family.
I know. Let nobody go and no. She is on record. She signed an affidavit. She's fine.
Exactly.
Fine.
So there's no one that can be bribed at this stage.
For money.
No one from her family, even if they accept bribes, that's another case against Jeremiah. If Jeremiah bribes the family, anyone in the family, he's not getting out of this. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a true story that is on record. So even if Jeremiah goes to bribe the husband, the brothers, the sisters, or whoever, it's not going to change the merits of this case.
No, my brother.
You understand?
If they put the life in danger, what about if they put our life in danger?
Not at this stage, there is no more life that can be in danger, because this story is in the public.
Okay, thank God for that.
Everyone is observing
it. Thank
God
for that.
If anything happens,
thank God for that.
A single scratch happens to the lady, we know it's Jeremiah. If any slightest thing happens to that lady, we will know it's Jeremiah, and Jeremiah would not be able to get out of it completely. You understand?
Yeah.
So don't worry about the other things that you might be. I've calculated everything, and I've put everything into perspective. That's why I'm trying to make sure that I meticulously, deal with the details of this matter and prevent this lady from being in harm or from being in danger. Because after this case gets to where I want it to get, Jeremiah would feel obligated or compelled to go and bribe the lady. But it's not going to change anything. If he bribes her, even if he doesn't bribe her, Jeremiah is still going down one way or the other, because this is not the only woman that has lost a child in Jeremiah Omoto's church. There are plenty others, and many others.
But you don't know that. They didn't come out.
They will come out, my sister. I've done this before. I know how these things work. Just wait. Let's just dance to the tune. Just follow my lead. I know what I'm doing, and I know where we are going. Just do what you can at the moment with what you have, and let's see. Let's take a baby step at a time, one step at a time. They will not come together and then just come. They will come as they see progress. Many victims are out there, they are afraid, but as they see progress, that Jeremiah is touchable, because they think Jeremiah is untouchable. They think no one can do anything to Jeremiah. So we want to change that narrative.
Every day is what famous that. Even yesterday, I don't know, he put on Facebook, he gave 2 people a car, he gave them money.
Oh, that is nonsense. Oh, that is nonsense.
You are killing somebody's child.
It's just a disguise, all that. So my sister, let's not waste much time. Do what you can on your side. Liaise with the lawyers we have found. I'll also find other lawyers, and we'll find the best lawyers to engage on this case. And we'll see how we can move it forward. And they must give you their charges as well as and everything that is needed,
of course, now,
so that we can do an evaluation.
Because to do it for free.
So yeah, I'll hear from you when you found something.
Okay, no
out.
problem.
Sure.
Thank you very much, and God protect you and guide you for us, eh?
Amen. Thank you so much.
God will bless you.
Amen.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.